welcome back to the Reed Bunch. Guess what we're going to be doing today? We're going to be making Mama Reed's famous hair crack. Mama Reed being me, of course. So there are a few ways that I do it, preferably two, and I'm going to show you real quickly both ways. So my first way is going to be with the use of a double boiler system, and my second way is going to be with the use of a blender. Let's get started. My double boiler system I created. It's kind of rigged up, but you know what? Don't judge me. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I, in September, went to the Roots and Heritage Festival, and that's where I stock up on all my ethnic stuff. So, black soap, essential oils, and particularly shea butter. So I got this huge container of shea butter there, which was like $10. I'm also going to add olive oil and coconut oil to my ingredients for this time. Normally I have lots of other oils to add, like jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, but I've used them all up and I don't have them on deck, and I don't really feel like going all the way across town to get them. So I'm just going to use what I have, and I'm sure that it will be sufficient and it will make a product that is just as excellent as any other hair crack that I've made. I also have some leftover shea butter crack stuff from before that I'm going to just add in here and mix it all up together. And this double boiler system that you see here is just a smaller pot with the larger pot on top. So if you don't have a double boiler, just make it up. That's what I just did. Alright, so now it's time to add the additional oils. And there's no science to that. Not that I know of, so I just add however much I think will work. So you just do what you do and see how it turns out. That's always my motto. I always try to have more shea butter than any other ingredient, but it's up to you. My hair needs a lot of moisture, so I can't go wrong pretty much. So I just do it, and then usually it turns out great, and I've never measured it, so don't get too caught up on trying to measure it and make it right. The main part is that you add a lot of good oils to it. Yay! So it is mostly completely melted down, and my last ingredients I added was Jamaican black castor oil and a little bit of my essential oil over there. And now it smells like Africa Bambada. Okay, so my next step is to put it in the refrigerator and allow it to harden back up. So that's next. Alright, so it's been in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, possibly, maybe not that long. And it's solid on the top, but when I press it, you can see it's kind of not really liquidy, but looser in the middle. So I think this is a good time to stop and whip it and get it all prepared. I didn't want to wait until it got too solid because then it would be harder to mix it. So now I'm just going to take my hand mixers with my beaters over there, hook it up, and start mixing. This is what it looks like after I have mixed it, and it's still kind of loose. So what I'm going to do is stick it back in the refrigerator and let it, harden more than it already has, and then try this process again, because I think I don't want it as loose. I think I want it a little bit harder than what it is. So this is all a practicing, learning as you go process. So let's see how it turns out the second round of refrigerator time. I let it sit for another hour or so, and I just whipped it again with my beaters, and I think it is done. It is fluffy, very creamy. I love it. I love the feel of it. It's got a good oily slip to it. It's going to be perfect in my hair. Alright, so here's another way. What I've done just to make my shea butter blend a little bit easier is that I put it in the microwave for like 15 seconds just to soften it slightly but not make it loose. And this way when I start to blend it, it'll kick in a little more. And then as it's blending, I'll add my olive oil and my coconut oil, and this will be another example of how to make it. Alright, this is just like a midway check. And this just shows you that when you do it this way, you have to stop it periodically and scrape the excess thicker shea butter that's on the side down in there to where it can be creamy and rich like the stuff that's at the bottom. So that's the stage. Alright, so there you have it, Mama Reed's hair crack. The alternative way, and I think I like this way a little better. If you can see, it's a lot more frothier and smoother to do it in the blender than it is to do the double boiler system with the hand mixer. But it's up to you. I wanted to give you options. Either way, you're saving money. Less money spent in Walgreens or whatever hair store you go to, the more money in your pocket. Absolutely. Anyways, have a fantastic day. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Bye-bye.